Hi folks, how you doing? It's coming up to midday now on Saturday the 22nd of October. Yeah. So anyway, obviously the church's worship conference, I think they're going to call it a conference, started. I did offer to help. Not with regards to the worshipping or the teaching of worship, just, to be there helping with tea and coffee and washing up and stuff like that. Sent the pastor a text, and as per usual, it's like sending a text to Father Christmas. Chances you're going to get a reply is slim. So, yeah. I was hoping to be able to go down and help out, but I'm not going to go down. Because I've offered to help, and, yeah. There's been no, Well, apparently they do have a WhatsApp thing for the church. But even though I've texted the pastor asking him about details about things that are happening, at no point has he given me or told me about the WhatsApp thing for the church. So that maybe if I'm asking questions as to whether they need help, I should go on that. So there may be another way of doing it, but he hasn't told me, so I can't do it another way. So, okay. Yeah. So, there you go. It is what it is. There's nothing I can do to help. Because if I offer to help and people say no, then there's nothing I can do. That's it. Simple as that. So, you're just gonna go, okay, I'm not going to. Well, tomorrow they've got the food thing, so I've offered to take food, so I'm going to do that. Then, in the evening tomorrow, they've got what they call a special service with regards to worship. But won't be done at this church, will be done at a church that they were in town. So whether I'd go, I'm not sure. No. I really am not. Based upon the fact that I don't know. Well, I'm just going to see how God leads with regards to that, because certainly even with regards to cost-wise, fuel at the moment is going up ridiculously again. A lot of petrol stations don't actually have any now. So that's an issue, and as my car's a diesel, I don't really want to run out and not be able to get, because that won't be helpful. I don't know. I mean, if I could get a lift when I go, maybe, yeah. Well, as I say, let's knock on that door and let's see what happens. Yeah. All you can do is knock on the door. With regards to the worship thing, I hope it goes well, I really do. Because obviously, worship is incredibly important. And, with regards to that, does that need to improve? Yes. Do I think this is going to work? I think in the realm of probabilities, it probably won't, but I hope it does. Because there is a need for it. There is a need for people to understand worship and understand the purpose of worship and all the rest, so that things can improve and things can get better. Because that is it, really, is that things just need to get better. Well, as I say, I mean, if you're talking about what I said last night about, it's not about what you've done. So you don't get judged based upon what you've done, because sins are covered. All your sins are covered. But it's based upon who you're of. Are you of Father, or are you of the devil, this world? Worship is supposed to draw you closer to God. Worship, as it has been, has kept people as baby. We need that to be smashed to pieces. That type of worship needs to be thrown out in the bin. just smashed to pieces and rebuilt. Do I think this is going to do that? No, but hopefully it can be a step to doing it. I hope it can be a step to doing that, because people need to be, well, as I said, in churches all over. People have got one foot in one kingdom, one foot in another. They need to stop doing that, because it's incredibly dangerous. Incredibly dangerous. They need to be fully in, and as I say, worship is one of the tools to help people to do that. But it has to be of God. It has to be done according to His will, His ways, in order for it to be as effective as it can be. So I hope that what they're doing today and tomorrow and what they did last night, whatever that was, that it can be useful it might not be the fix, but hopefully it'll be something leading to the fix. I mean, what we don't want is something that basically says, oh, you're doing a great job, just continue doing what you're doing. We don't want that. That is absolutely and totally useless. That's demonic. That is. Anything like that, because it's a lie. Anything that's a lie is demonic, because God is not going to lie to His people. So if it's just, oh, you're doing a great job, continue as you are, then that's completely and utterly demonic. We don't need that in any way, shape or form. Well, because at no point in time, look, the assessment of any church and any church's worship would never be, you're doing great, just continue as you are. I don't care where you are, but that would never be the assessment. The assessment will always be, well, actually, you can improve in that area, and you can improve in that area. So look to do that, because you'll benefit from that. That's the situation with all of us in our lives, isn't it, really? If we have a true assessment given, that true assessment would never say, you're doing great, carry on. I think there's been way too many conferences in the past that have basically talked about the fact that we're doing great, carry on. That we just need to trust in God and God's going to do. No, God's already done. God's looking to us to do. Like that song, Kingdom Come, that will be done. At the beginning of it, they talk about an evangelist who was asked a question about revival. And he just said, draw a circle around yourself and ask God to revive everything inside that circle. What are people in the church doing? They're not doing that, are they? They are not doing that. But that's the answer. Everything inside that circle has to be revived. Your priority has to be, Father, deal with this. Everything inside this circle, deal with this. Instead, we're just hoping that God deals with everything other than this, and then eventually this would just be dealt with in some sort of miracle. That's highly unlikely going to be the case. I mean, certainly the chances that... How many people have prayed for that? I mean, it's got to be at least 10 million to 1 possibility that that's going to happen. That some sort of revival by God is just going to start over there and spread across the whole world, and you're just going to receive it without doing diddly squat. It really does depend. I mean, the place where it starts, that will not be the case. The place where it starts, they're going to have to put a lot of effort in. So the question is, are we willing for it to start here? Because if we are, then we've got to put the work in. So that's the thing, really. If you're looking at it, do you want it to start elsewhere where other people put the work in and other people get the glory, that God will use them in a powerful way? Or do you want it to actually start here where God will use you and do all the work through you, but where you've got to actually, go through stuff? Yeah, that's what I'm hoping will come out of this. There you go. You take care. God bless. I'll speak to you soon. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye bye.